If you were expecting an all-out rebellion after last episode breakout, this isn't that episode. Instead, episode 3 delivers something much heavier: goodbyes. In this video, I'll break down everything that happened in the episode and what it could mean for the rest of the season. My name is Sasha, and this is my breakdown of For All Mankind Season 5, Episode 3. If you enjoy Apple TV breakdowns, recap, and review, that's exactly what I do on this channel, so consider subscribing. Now, the episode starts with Ed Baldwin alive but unconscious following his stunt of breaking Lee out of custody and bringing him to the Ison base. The Ison's nation, as expected, decided not to give up Lee, quote-unquote, to the wolves. With the situation making him look bad, the governor pushes Palmer to make more arrests tied to Lee's breakout. As a result, the MPKs begin detaining several members of the Son and Daughters of Mars. Miles strikes a deal with Palmer to get his daughter Lily released after she was arrested for tagging Free Mars. All that in exchange for his cooperation. Boyd once again raises her hunch that Lee might not be the killer, but Palmer dismisses her outright. Still, she continues investigating the night surface work at Corrigan on her own, but she gets knocked down in the lower level following an interview, earning herself a medical leave of at least a couple weeks. Meanwhile, Dimas at doctors realize that Ed cancers has spread and breaks the news to Kelly and Alex. He also reveals that Ed refused treatment from the very beginning. After hearing his grandfather was dying, Alex shuts down completely and goes into a radio silent mode, not going back home nor answering his mom's texts. When Ed regains consciousness, he makes it clear to Kelly that he will not undergo treatment and insists that she stay focused on her mission to Titan. After long conversation with Dev, Alex eventually returns home, and together with Kelly, they go to see Ed, only to find that he has quietly left the hospital wing to get a drink at the bar. That's the moment the three Baldwin sharing a drink at the bar when Kelly finally accepts that her father is dying soon. Alida visits Margot in prison to discuss the issue of Corrigan reaching Titan before Helios. Margot suggests retrofitting the Sojourner ship despite it being out of commission for 20 years and encourages Alida to go to Mars herself to oversee it as there was no margin of error for it to work. After speaking with her family, Alida decides to take the mission and shares an emotional goodbye with Margot before leaving. The episode ends with Ed dying in his room with Alex by his side while Kelly is away inspecting the Sojourner ship. And in the final flashback, we return to Ed and Gordo walking through NASA under applause on their way to his first mission to the moon, with Karen and Shane there as well, bringing Ed's story full circle. Now that Ed is gone, what happened next? Here are some of my quick thoughts. First, I think that the next couple of episodes will shift toward Helios making a push for Titan and potentially confirming that life can exist over there. Back in Happy Valley, the wave of arrests we're seeing will definitely fuel some more tension and push Mars closer to an open rebellion against Earth's control. That said, Miles making a deal with Palmer to get Lily's out of custody is definitely going to come back and haunt him. Then, even on a medical leave, Boyd doesn't feel done. I still think that she'll find her way back to her investigation into Corrigan. And finally, the episode may also have served as a quiet goodbye to Margot, with Alida heading to Mars. I still wouldn't rule out her return if her expertise is needed down the line. Let me know your thought in the comment section and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next week for episode 4 breakdown.